Hi, church. I got a job. It's been a long year, but God came through at the right time. Our savings were coming to an end and would have to start borrowing, and the job came at the right time. God is never too late. I would like to thank my Bridge family for praying for me, and I thank God for the caring church Bridge has been.
Hey church, hope things are going well with you guys. I have a testimony to share. So I've been looking for a summer job for a while now. Not just any job, but one specifically in finance, in business. That's what I'm studying right now. And I've been sending out all of these applications, not only for business jobs, but just for regular jobs that I could work at over the summer. And I've been getting rejected from every single one of them. And that's not necessarily the greatest feeling in the world. The devil can plant lies in your head and use that to tell you that you're a failure, that you're a rejection. And being at home with only my parents, not getting to see my friends and things like that, it didn't help at all. I don't think I've ever had a period of time where I've doubted my abilities so much. I wasn't sure what I was really doing with my life. But a few nights ago, on Thursday night, I got a call from RBC about a position I applied for months ago. And they said that they wanted to interview me for this position. And I was thrilled. I thought that they had already rejected me. I said, yes, I would love to have this interview. And I was praying about it that night. And God just encountered me in that moment in a surreal way. I've never experienced this before, but He really showed me that I would be working in this position this summer. I just knew it, and that was something from God. I've never had that confidence about anything in my life. And I was calling people from young adults. I was telling them, I'm going to be working at RBC this summer, and we're praying over it. I was already thanking God for this position. I felt as if God wanted me to have that faith, to declare it before it had even happened. And I had the interview the next day, and 4 days later, they called me up and said, hey, we'd like to offer you this position. And that was incredible. I am absolutely just overcome by just God's goodness. I never thought I would be working in this position. It's an incredible position. There's nothing I could have done to get this position on my own. Absolutely nothing. But, I think just for anyone, who's maybe watching this and questioning their purpose, doubting themselves, ask God what He has in store for you and trust in whatever He shows you. And I'm a living, breathing representation that trusting in God works. You can be confident that He will come through for you if you have that brazen faith that He'd like to see from all of us.
Hello, dear church family. Just to add to Jay and Jashan's testimony, just a week before the lockdown, Jay lost his job. 4 weeks after my work informed me that our jobs are not guaranteed. This was my very first job in Canada, and I have been working with this company for 21 years. So when I received these emails from my boss, who is a God-honoring believer, who genuinely cared for his staff, I was shaken up for months, and fear gripped me that I too would lose my job. It was very tough months. There was an increase in my workload, home commitments, and day-to-day stress. I even found it hard to carry out the tasks the Lord had assigned for me each day. I must confess that during this season, I failed. I was fearful, I was anxious, I was worried, I was confused. I was all alone, but can testify the Lord remained faithful, and His joy was my strength. God used this time to transform my heart in so many areas, and also to give me many, many opportunities to know Him in a more intimate way. I encountered Him as my perfect provider. I have experienced His supernatural provision since childhood, and have the head knowledge that He will provide. But this time He wanted me to know Him intimately as my perfect personal provider, that even my wants mattered to Him. I can testify not only did He meet our needs, but He met every want. Not one of my wants did He miss, or did He say, you don't need it now. Each time I would carelessly whisper only if or when Jay gets a job I could have this. that very day, that very thing would be delivered to my door or to the mailbox. This is the first time where Psalms chapter 23 verse 1 came so alive. And I quote with reverence, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And this is it. I will always whisper in his ears all my needs and wants and not trust in our jobs or our income. When Jay and Jeshan finalized their job offers today, I knew this season has come to an end. But what I encountered with the great I Am is eternal,